Hello, it is Friday, April 19th, I believe. And the first part of this video is if you are, how should I say, unless you have a very specific reason to watch this video, it is just going to be a waste of your time, so please don't. Now that I got that out of the way, like I said, I would hate to waste your time. So yeah, don't waste your time. Watch something else. There's a lot of good stuff out there, as you well know. And somehow you got here accidentally. I apologize. All right. This is the workout. Friday, strength, upper 2. 5 exercises. A warm-up before that. The 5 exercises should be incline bench, and today that's the one I'm gonna increase. So anyway, so incline bench. Next one is the chest machine, which simulates flat bench. For some reason I like it better than my flat bench. And next one after that is let's see here, kind of a lat pull down. Next one after that, hammer curls, standing. Next one after that, the last one, is reverse flies. Before that is this, warm-up. I'm going to do the warm-up. It's going to be 4 exercises, not in sets, just single sets. Well, actually 5 if you think about it, but the first one I consider like one thing. Just to get warmed up in the body. 3 simple pull-ups, try to put my legs up, what I call L chin-ups. And then it'll be descending 4 times, and then there'll be 13 push-ups and 7 just body weight squats. And then what I call just bends is just bending forward. All right, so maybe that bends is more of a stretch than a workout thing, but the whole warm-up thing is designed to do exactly that, warm up the body without taking too much out and get myself ready for the first official exercise, which is the incline bench for today. And by the way, since I upped the weight, the set of 6, then 8, then 10, this one I can, if I only go to 4, that's fine. Then next week it'll be 5 or 6, and it's all shooting for that 6, 8, 10, but when you up the weight on something, you can knock it back by like 2 repetitions. Okay, enough talking. I've cleared all the way to that. Let's do the L-shaped chin-ups, which is going down as far as I can go, getting myself into an L, which is like that, and then just going up. Only 3. All right. And I say only 3, but yeah, 3 will take a lot out of you. Or at least me, I don't know, maybe that's just me. All right, and then just kind of jumping up and not going too high. I don't want to bump my head against this, but I'm gonna go up and then I'm gonna just descend. Not too slow, but not too fast. And swing a little bit too, why not? That's 1. Whew. There's gonna be 4 of these guys. Whew. Definitely kind of feeling that. Especially when I go out at this rate. That was a little too fast. And I don't think I got the full extension there. I might want to hang for a second, full extension for this one, just to see how it feels. Swing a little bit, why not? Get myself down to that full extension. I can't go down any lower than that. Okay. So, switch out some lights in here. All right. All right. There is my little push-up things. So those are in frame. Yay. Man, I do talk a lot on these. Oh yeah, by the way, at least for the workout part, the breaks are going to be 90 seconds to 5 minutes. Hopefully somewhere in between. And wow, I'm already feeling, getting a lot of breath going. There'll be breathing exercises on the rests between every single set. So warm up continues. This is just a little push-up thing, so I can go down a little deeper in the push-up and try to get kind of straight here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Trying to go down till my face kind of touches the ground. Almost, I mean, hell, if I was really, really into this, I'd kiss the ground every time. I might actually do that, but my beard, and that touches the ground definitely. And also trying to push all the way up, just a little bit extra. After about the 7th repetition, I paid a little bit more attention to that. Hopefully I was doing that through the whole thing. I hear good things about that one. By the way, I am no expert. This is an experiment. So if you're looking for real world advice, watch the end of these videos in 2 years. Anyway, so yeah. Will that be September 2021 or March 2022? Is it the start point that I started this stuff or the start point that I started the videos? I'm gonna have to clarify that, but for right now I'll just go for the more difficult of the two. It'll be, but it also gives me more time to get into that shape I kind of wanted to get into, which is less round. All right. But that's not the whole purpose of this. There are way sillier purposes than that. All right, so yeah, just backs down to squat, and it'll just be 7 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Feeling the breath flowing. There's good stuff going on. Next is just kind of bending my body. Maybe touching the fingers to the ground. Hey, maybe touching the knuckles to the ground. I don't think I'll ever touch my elbows to the ground. But that's okay. That's 2. 3, we're going for 6 on these. 4, 5, 6. All right. Oh, my knees bent a little bit on that one. Maybe on all of them. And that's the good thing about having the video. Okay. So, we'll get to the real stuff. Real stuff coming soon. All right. Okay. Let's get this back here. Get kind of a good surrounding view. What I need, what I want to do. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. First, it'll be a breathing exercise. Then we're going to go into this. I'm going to count on my fingertips. I'm going to do 7 breaths. For this, I'm going to go everything just using my nose. A little bit slower that way, I guess, but feeling the blood flow, feeling good, feeling the breath. One of those, I did not exhale using my nose, I used my mouth. Of course, if you don't use your nose, what else are you going to use? Which reminds me, weird Yormish thoughts. A lake filled with bass is also filled with bass turds. Anyway, those bass turds. All right. Yeah, this is going to be something special here. Going up, something I haven't done in years. I remember when I was really into working out, I'd get like, this would be one of my top numbers for like incline bench back in the day. I say the day like I'm so, anyway. All right. Suffice it to say, maybe my memory's fooling me. Maybe I've never actually pulled this level of weight before. I suspect I have, but who knows? Hey, if I screw it up bad enough, it'll be a really popular video, right? Yeah, that's a lot of weight. All right. Yeah, using the legs, very important. I'm gonna slip the legs out of kind of, not the locks, but the thing. And I'm gonna go pretty much for decent form, but form's not gonna be everything on this. Slow's not gonna be everything on this. If I go momentum and whatnot, I'm okay with it. I'm breaking new ground. Maybe it's a psychological thing, who knows? Enough talking. All right, this seems doable for at least 4, and that's the goal. 2, 3, 4, 5. The goal is to 6. Let's see if I can pull one more of these. Oh yeah, it's happening. Oh yeah. Macho Man Randy Savage. Man. Oh goodness. Oh, you know what? I think he wore a head scarf type thing sometimes. So, who knows? Maybe I just channeled the spirit of Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah. Snappy Annoyed. I was never a fan of wrestling, but I was a fan of that guy's voice, because that guy's voice was amazing. Oh yeah. All right, to me that sounds like I'm doing a really good impression. Who knows? Up in the weight makes you do a really good Macho Man Randy Savage impression. Dude, I'm freaking myself out here. That's a little too good. All right, back to the weight numbers thing. I've wrote down my script right here. I stick to my script. I do it beforehand. I did that like maybe an hour or two before doing this. I decided, hey, what the hey, I'll up that first exercise. Usually the first exercise in the sequence is probably what's considered, I consider maybe the most difficult. Let's see here. Now the up is like this. So let's say that was 10 pounds. And I just pushed my 10 pounds. And we're going in, well, let's say that was 20 pounds. All right, pushing my 20 pounds. Ooh. Last week, it would have been 15 pounds. That would have been my first set. Second set, 10 pounds. Third set, 5 pounds. 5-pound increments. This week, I'm upping the weight on that because every week I up at least something. So I upped it to 20 today. And I did my 20 and I busted out. Whoa, yes. Well, that second set, I stay at the 10. The third set, I stay at the 5. And then the week after that, I stay with that 20. I go to 15, but then I stay with 5. And the reps are always going to be 6, 8, 10. That doesn't change throughout, but you gradually up the weight. That's the methodology I'm using for this. At the end of 2 years, I should be up on stuff. Mathematically, if there was a way to select what I would select, here's where choice gets involved. Out of these 5 exercises, let's say next week I go up to, let's say that was 20. Next week I go up to 5 on the second set. The week after that I go 5 up on the third set. And then I'm open. All these exercises are wide open. And that means I just look at it maybe the day of, maybe the week before. Anytime I look at it, what am I feeling kind of strong in? Which one of these is going to increase? And then I increase the first set only. Now there's a wild card here. The wild card is always, for the upper body, is always the last exercise. The last exercise, everything gets up, because generally the last exercise is like maybe a 5-pound weight. It's really, really light, but it's doing something like, in this case, it'll be reverse flies. And I don't know if you've ever tried reverse flies with a lot of weight. To get that fullest extension, really kind of difficult to go way back there and really push yourself. I think you could probably, you're a strong person, you could probably muscle out something really heavy, but unless you're going to try to look bigger, like I said, I'm doing full extensions, and based upon my research, I wish I could cite a few things here, but fullest extensions give you not the strongest, not optimal strength, but it gives you optimal, like, kind of health and flexibility maybe, I don't know. But there's something good I really, really like about full extensions. But partial extensions, let's say like in that exercise, if I didn't go all the way to the top, and I'm not sure how, I felt there was a couple times on my left, I didn't go far down as I could. So maybe that was a bit cheating, but going as far back as you can and up. So all the way back here, as far as my body can actually go, and then all the way top, fullest extension. That gives me the kind of health I want, the health and fitness level I want. It may not give me the quote unquote shape I want to be in, an actual like physical shape. Supposedly, if you go, let's say, here to here, like limited mobility, not mobility, but limited area of movement. So instead of all the way up, all the way down, you're here, so here to here, the half, maybe 50% of what you do from here to here, who knows? That is supposedly a way to get huge fast. I'm on the slow boat on this one. 2 years is the guide, 2 years is the goal. I'm gonna shoot for 2 years, March. Oh man, 2021. Yeah, I guess that would be 19, 20, yeah, 21. March 2021, and maybe that'll be good shape for me. Everything else going okay. So that's enough of me, John. I'm gonna be doing the next set. I gotta change out the numbers on this. But yeah, partial extensions, bigger looking muscles, but if you need a lot of strength when your arm is fully extended, your body may fail you. Also, maybe your limbs are easier to break and all that kind of fun stuff. So I'm not too sure about that. Like I said, I'm going for full extension because, hey, I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm not sculpting here. I'm trying something that's, I believe, going to be fitness. And I'm not going monster on these things either. I'm only doing strength workouts Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And all of them are videotaped. So, as you well know, preaching to the choir. But anyway, I'm not sure I gave it the best explanation. You already know what I'm talking about, but I'm getting better practicing the explanation on that, if it's a viable means towards results for certain human beings. So I think diet and exercise means something a little different to everybody, but finding out what is closer and closer to optimal. By the way, I'm not going for optimal here. I'm going for optimal, but minimizing, not completely minimizing, but keeping a really, really low bar as far as achievability and also injury. Not up for the injuries. Just not wanting to be any part of that. Okay. Breathing exercise, and then we are on. Numbers check out. Going to use the single finger method of counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 breaths. This time I'm really going to try to do all nose. Sorry about that. By the way, reminder to myself, talk about the timing on that last breathing. Oh, but let's do this now. This is going to be a set of 8, and I'm going to figure out a way to convolute and subjective my reality in a way that this feels good. If I say it enough, I might actually believe it. This feels great. 1. This feels wonderful. 2. 3. Yeah. Eventually, I'll figure out a way to make sure that feels good. It doesn't feel terrible, though. I will say that. It definitely does not feel terrible. Oh. Whew. I'm scared of next week. All right. Whew. Will I be able to pull this off next week? I think so. And this shouldn't go backwards. If there's no real injuries, there should be no backtracking. But if there is, I'll just deal with it. Maybe yo-yo a little bit. Maybe it's like weight. Yeah, the weight's been yo-yoing. All right. Maybe I should rethink my cheat day policy. All right. Yeah, breathing exercises. I know something was missing from that whole deal. Thank goodness you have a fast forward button, huh? That time, just a basic breathing exercise. The time before that, I tried to, back to subjective reality, just weird stuff I make up. I imagine that there's a rhythm to the universe, and this specific spot in the universe, and time and place and all that. And I imagine trying to get my breath to match it using these 4 tools. Breathing in, holding the breath while filled. Breathing out, holding the breath while empty. Those 4. So in, hold, out, hold. I used to do like numbers, count, time. Sometimes it's good. I still do. Rhythms. I'll write a piece of music and it'll have, like for box breathing, real simple. You create something that's 4, at 60 beats per minute. And it's just like one bar is the breath in, 1 bar is the hold, 1 bar is the breath out, 1 bar is the hold. So it's like a 4-bar sequence. It's really, really simple. Matter of fact, I'll think about doing a whole album like that. What the hell is that? Well, it came from me, so anyway. I hope. Yeah, so what I was trying to do that, not this past one, but the one before that was do the holds to just kind of go with the possibly imaginary, possibly real. I'm going to pretend it's real, even though I don't know. Rhythm of the universe in this exact spot, if there is such a thing. And try to kind of feel like it's just by going by your gut, you know, just kind of feeling what my body's saying about how long it wants to hold the breath, and really actually also trying to get some enjoyment or some sort of satisfaction out of the breathing. Okay, so that's what that breathing was about. Must I talk about something every single break? I'm trying to. I'm trying to also make it slightly interesting too, so. Oh man, in 2 years it's gonna get all very repetitive. Yeah. But that's what happens. Okay, that one was not set right. Don't want to lift the whole thing. What's going on here? I think I screwed up my numbers. Helps when you look at it upside up. Yeah, I almost did that wrong. All right. Oh, you can tell I'm feeling it. I can tell I'm feeling it. Whew. I could fall asleep right here, right now. And you got to think, like, it doesn't seem like I did really that much, but that's the nature of this beast, I guess, which makes me feel good. If I'm feeling this tired, then I think it's effective. I will hopefully start seeing results soon. But then again, I guess I have seen results. Yeah, I've lost at least 30 pounds. Maybe a little bit more, but that's been in like 6 months, so. But nothing else was doing it, so there's that too. Yeah, for years and years I was like at 235. Like 5, maybe 10 years I was like that. Anyway. But other than being a little bit winded, a little bit sognard, I am feeling great. The absence of hardcore pain or whatever is a wonderful thing. Next time you're in pain, dive into it. So the next time you're not in pain, after that you can really appreciate it. When you have a headache or nausea, let it flow inside you a little bit. Oh, there we go. All right, there's gonna be 10 of these, and I think I heard my phone go off, so I am expecting a more important phone call, or more important, I am expecting an important phone call, so I should check that after this. I'm already up in this, so let's do this. Oh. Like I said, 10. So if they're starting out, always start on the 1. Not gonna cheat myself there. 3, 4, 6, 8. Oh yeah. Last one. When you're feeling like this, can you still pull a Macho Man Randy Savage impression? Oh yeah. Gotta bring the macho band. I don't think I've ever seen that guy actually wrestle. I think I've just seen that guy's in commercials and I'm just like, dude, that guy's voice is amazing. Oh. All right, so there's that. That's the end of that exercise. But being a good citizen of the state of myself, I'm going to set it up for the fourth exercise, which is the exercise called hammer curls, which uses these again. So I'm going to set my numbers and move the bench out of the way. It's so weird the things you're happy about. This bench, I've been using it for years. $30. These weights, I've been using them not as much as I should. Far more than $30. Too much. But hey, if I'm using it every week, 3 times a week for the next 2 years, and it actually results in me getting to where I want to be, yeah, maybe worth it. And if I find some actual means to income that doesn't lead me to the path of zero or negative in the next 2 years, that would be great too. But why not wish for more than one thing? All right. Cable chest machine. A set of 8 and a set of 10. The cable push downs, which is standing. Set of 8, set of 10. Hammer curls. I bet you won't guess the punchline on the end of that one. Set of 8, set of 10. Yeah, set of 8, set of 10 is pretty much 2 sets of the middle of this workout. The only exercises that don't have 2 sets, and that being a set of 8, set of 10, is the first and the last. Which sounds significant until you realize it's only 5 exercises, man. Anybody can try this. It's not, I won't say anybody, but it's not that difficult. And by doing a not that difficult exercise for 2 years, I might just be proving something to myself. I don't think I'm breaking new ground here either. But hey, why not reiterate the old ground? All right, we're going to shed some light on this subject. All right. Yeah, that's enough light. You really don't need to be seeing all that much of me. You're already seeing too much of me already. All right. I'm gonna cruise that right to there. Okay. Already preset this because I like to do a little bit of prep work before pressing start on the video. Prep work like stretching and setting up the weights for their first use. Set up the stack back there for its proper use. So I can just do this without even having to look at it. I can trust myself without double checking. Watch me not double check. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna double check. Not happening. I trust myself. I trust past me to do the good thing. Oh no. Yeah. All right. We're doing this. think 6 is all she wrote for that one. I'm sorry. It's catching up with me. It's catching up with me. All right. I should check if my phone actually had something to say to me. Well, no, can I? Well, yeah, I will. Because it's an important phone call. All right, that was an important phone call. Looks like we're back. Hopefully we're back. Okay. Cool. Do some breathing here, and it is going to be a set of 13, just because that last set fell a little short. So, since I didn't get 8 the way I wanted to, I'm going to try to get a little bit of a bonus on this one. Breathe first. Here we go. There's a reason why I should stick to the script. Yeah, 10. I barely got there. So much for bonus points. But basically sticking to the script, and part of the fudge factor in the script is you can go too short. You're trying for 10. You can go 8. Had I been trying for 8 there, I still would have gotten 10 because I was wanting the bonus. But I was trying for 13. I fell short. What is that thing about aiming that they say? Aim small, miss small. I should have tightened up my aiming parameters on that, but that's apples and oranges, or apples and exhaust pipes. Totally different. All right. So yeah, we're halfway through this, and there was a big pause there. Breath exercise, and then this. We're gonna go down on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I meant by that is this actually comes down for me to use like this. Here we go. I should do a little bit of breathing first. I'll do a quick 3. Maybe I had more energy there, maybe I had less. Don't know. Next set is a set of 10. By the way, good things were going on. That phone call and another phone call. Very important, good stuff got done. Vehicle repair. My vehicle is now officially in my driveway again. So that's good. It's good having people you can depend upon to give you a ride to your vehicle when it's in the shop. It's a good thing to have a mechanic that you trust. A lot of good things in my life, and I do appreciate them. And good friends. A friend that's willing to help you out with some promotional stickers for things I need to promote. So that's really, really cool. And I believe, I could be wrong about this, but I believe he's being genuine, not just talking. A lot of people will just talk, and they're being very gregarious on obligations that they'll never need to fulfill. But I believe this guy's the real deal, and when he says, yeah, I can hook you up with some stickers for that, he means it. I just hope there's some good stuff of value we can bring his way, make his life better as well. And I would hope that even if without the promotion. I think the guy's a good gent. Alright. This is the one where I'm going to 10. I'm thinking about stepping forward, like really tight on that, or stepping back. Not really sure. Also, I know the angle probably sucks. Let's see if the angle is getting that top there. Yeah, we probably want that because that's me doing the basic hole exercise. We'll actually get that. There you go. Hopefully the whole exercise is being gotten now. It's really all about this thing. I'm going to turn this a little bit. All right, we got the bar there. Okay. I'm going to put my toes in a spot I can remember. That feels pretty good right there. See where my final spot where my feet are. Can remember. Toes on the first edge there. Wiggly and jiggly. Yeah, feeling a little wiggly. Do some breaths. Getting a little impatient, getting a little hungry, so wanting to get this done. Here we go. Way too much power there. 3, 4, 5. Barely any arm bend. 6. More there. And 7. 8. 9. 10. Oh, that target's like right back there. Really right back there. Really feeling it right back there. I used to bend a little bit my elbows and really feeling it back here. So with an elbow bend, it seems like it hits back here. Straight arms, seems like it goes back here. I guess that's the triceps. Yeah, definitely feeling it. Hopefully that feels like a pretty good full extension. I'm gonna do one more just for the feeling of it. See where that feeling kind of ends. If I go as low as possible. All right, so the weight kind of tops out right there. That's kind of the end of the line. Maybe if I can tuck it in a little bit more instead of using the bar. Eventually I'm gonna get myself a rope. And the whole idea with the rope is bring down, spread apart, and go a little further back with the rope. So back to the concept of full extensions, really trying to fill those extensions out. Go as far as I can with it. And here's my hypothesis on that. Little muscles that need to be worked out, get hit, are more likely to get hit with full extensions, I hope. And I think that gives, hopefully, a better result to total health. Maybe faster metabolism, more stuff for your body to kind of keep working on, take care of, needs food to take care of it. Good news is food in this day and age is not in short supply. Well, cheap food is not in short supply. I might have to start going to more expensive food. I am liking the frozen veggies. Gonna eventually, as a guideline, Try to start out my major meals with frozen veggies or canned veggies. I mean, shoot, $1 gets me some nice frozen veggies. So I can't complain about the cost on that one. Yeah, hammer curls, and then we're done. I think I already set up the thing for the hammer curls. Yeah, we're set. I'm gonna do a quick breathing, and let's set up the frame properly. Because I'm not guaranteeing the frame, but I'm at least gonna try to make the frames good on this. That seems like a good spot. All right. All right, so here is what we're doing after breathing. I probably should talk a little bit more on this, but I just feel like getting this done. Just want to get it done. And for that reason, there will be good talk, hopefully good talk at the end of this. I'm going to see what my angles are. So yeah, so, all right, this is my arm fully just letting the weight hang. That should be pretty straight. Hopefully I'll look at that and see if that's really straight. Okay, we're going free. Oh my goodness. Why is that so heavy? Feels way heavier than it should. 3. I'm using momentum. 4. 5. 6. 7. Oh my goodness. 8. Wow. Oh. All right, I felt that a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Nothing to worry about. Next size will be 10. Supposedly, back to the whole notion of blood flow. Blood, as long as it's staying in the body, is pretty healing, I hope. My guess is when you slap something, it turns red. Part of the reason is blood flow to the surface of the skin. Maybe it's just going to the surface. But maybe to get there, it goes through everything else too. So maybe blood flow through the muscle might clean it up a bit, lactic acid buildup and stuff like that. There's also, don't worry, I'm not getting ready to do intravenous drugs. There's also, like I said, to the surface, there's a numbing effect. So by doing this, I want to notice the fatigue, I want to feel the pain, although it's a different sensation than real pain. It certainly is unpleasant, but I would like to separate workout unpleasantness from actual, like, ouchies. So yeah, I guess both are in the pain realm, but ouchies are injuries. And I guess technically working out is injury too, but all these ideas aside, before I paint myself into a logical corner, I'm going to shut up and breathe. Got to thank a friend of mine for hooking me up with a video game. About a week ago, I've played a total of 5 minutes of. It's a great game. The graphics are amazing. It's wonderful. You look around, you get to you walk from the spot where you start to the spot where all the action's going on, and as soon as you get near the action, a 12-year-old kills you. And that happens. Like I said, I played it for 5 minutes. It took me 4 minutes to walk to the spots, and then the other minute to die twice as soon as I got to the spot where the things are actually happening. So yay! It's an exercise in frustration. But thank you for the video game. And like I said, it's been about a week, so I haven't seen you on it. And yeah. All things in good time, patience, no pressures there. I just think it's kind of funny. We were all excited and tried to get it fast, and it got here, and it got fast. And then it's been a week and it hasn't happened. So, not that I'm complaining, because getting shot by 12-year-olds is usually not my favorite thing in the world. Those kids' reaction time, so fast. So fast. If they only knew the real meaning and history behind the whole teabag thing, they wouldn't do it. But I'm not going to be the one to tell them that. I'm just going to be the one to laugh at. Oh, you think you're doing something? Yeah, you're doing something. It doesn't mean what you think it does. You just keep doing that. All right. So, all right. I'm going to see how far my arms go out. I think I'm going to try to stay there, but it bounces against the weights against my legs, so I have to kind of flare out a little bit. It's still hammer curls, I hope. Maybe if anybody actually is interested in physiology, could tell me if it really stays in the, I don't know if there's a clinical definition of hammer curl or not, but if it stays within the clinical definition of hammer curl. All right. Is this 10 or 11 coming up? I think it's 10, but just in case it's not, just in case it was number 9, or the one before was number 9, threw that extra one because I'd rather be doing 10 or one more. All right, last exercise. You don't need to be so loud. Oh, I'm getting the script. All right. On the reel. Okay, good. Nothing's changed on that one. I don't want to show you my secret numbers. The numbers are just for me. They're embarrassing. It's not a lot. You can look at these weights and you'd be like, oh, that's a bit wimpy. But whatever. I'm a wuss, I know it. Oh. It's a good thing. If you're going to be a wuss, you better have nothing to prove. And that's me. Hopefully. Yeah, the strength I'm going towards, well, it's more health than anything else. It's more preventative maintenance. It's more a subjective belief that the world is going to turn into a better place, and I might be part of that change. So I want to have the health that it takes to live there in that better world. I'm hoping. Don't know. All within hope. So, But I suspect the way things have been going, the way the pattern weaves itself and is woven by people, myself included, the world should be a better place in some years. Some of the greatest causes of human pain will be mitigated, dare I say even cured, within the next decade, according to my beliefs and my predictions. And I want to be there for that. And I want to be healthy for that. No, I'm not talking like a big anti-cataclysm event or anything like that. I'm just thinking like communication. Cell phones revolutionized communications. It wasn't like an overnight thing, but it was fairly quick. I think there's going to be technologies like that that's just going to be amazing. But steps, dominoes, breathing. All right, let's do this thing. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, that's all I need right there. For the first set, 4 sets of 5 after that first one. I probably should watch this video, to see if I really did a breath exercise in between every set. Between these, the short ones, I'm just going to do a triple breath. I almost want to do a set of 10 right now, but I'm going to stick with the script. All right, maybe next time, 3 weeks from now. Next week is the second set of the incline bench being upped. The week after that is the third set of the incline bench being up. But maybe after that, I should consider upping this, and that just ups all the sets. But upping this by a few pounds, so that might be good. So that'll be in consideration, but under one main condition. I still feel like I can go back as far, and that's critical to me. Trying to get that really good full extension out of this thing. Yeah, it doesn't seem like, I mean, I watched this on video and it seems like I can go further, but really I'm just stuck and stopped right there. Like my physiology just doesn't go beyond that point. So maybe more stretching. It'd be really, really nice to have my hard points be a bit looser, really get that stressing. Like I said, maybe increased flexibility equals increased blood flow, which increases health. That's what I'm hoping. Don't know. Yeah, the hardcore cardio stuff, there's no hardcore cardio stuff, by the way. But like I said, maybe 12 or 13 weeks. Tabata, if I can find the test subject first. I am trying, hint, hint, to get somebody out there interested in doing a very, very close communication on them going through a couple of my ideas on Tabata. Maybe it's an idea on like starting out with running in place, and then like the next exercise be like jumping jacks, and the next exercise be after that would be actually like push-ups, and then like chin-ups, and like so you're going from stuff you can do you feel pretty good about to stuff that you're like, oh, what? 4 minutes of push-ups? You know, who knows? I don't know if I necessarily want to go with that. I kind of want a guinea pig, and if the guinea pig says yeah, and if they throw me a videotape of them doing it, and they're at a fitness level similar to my own, I'll be like, okay, you know. Or if they're at a fitness level like far below my own would be awesome. So that would be great. Somebody that's like, you know, never lifted a weight in their life and just does this thing and they love it and it's going great, and I'll be like, thank you for eliminating any excuse I have. All right, I guess it's technically fourth set. I might be irrationally fixated on breathing stuff. Anyway. Tried for a bigger stretch on that last one, just to see what it looks like on video, how far the stretch goes up. It'd be nice if it went further than the past few of those before it, but sadly I think it's going to look like the exact same spot. I gotta stretch. Feeling that hard point right there, feeling that, like, feeling your limit is just, it's gross. It's the only way I can say I feel about it. I feel embarrassed and gross. And yes, I know I'm not in the peak physical shape. And yeah, generally gross, whatever. Not worried about that so much. But capability-wise, I should be better than this. But would I rather have my illusions popped? Or would I rather go on believing something and then when I need it, not have it in my back pocket? Yeah, I'm definitely ready to get my illusions popped. As long as I can do something about it. And I am firmly convinced you can do a lot, even if it's change your frame of, you know, turn it into some sort of subjective reality trick or something. So even if it seems like an unchangeable truth, you can change your relationship with it. And that's not speaking about anything specific, but in general, I think the principle applies to a lot of things. Okay, done. That's it. I think, I'm pretty sure. Whether I'm sure or not, I'm going to call this one done. There's going to be talking to the camera. Going to put the chair. I do like my little chair. It suits me well. It's a nice little chair. Good things have happened in that chair. Friends, family. Yeah. It's a good chair. Wow, this video, the second half of this is like 30 minutes. God. Well, to anybody who's ever watched this at normal speed completely through, you have more patience than I do. Talking ideas, concepts, points. I'm gonna set up something in the freezer first. And then, can you hear me? Can I hear myself? We're testing the audio from around the corner, down the way. Is the audio available? Is that okay? Can you hear me from here? Can that mic pick it up? All right. Back. Nice cold treat after I'm done. Sometimes treat yourself. I shouldn't talk about this, but I will. It's a bit embarrassing. One of my favorite things, and I am going to do a helpful short video on this because I want this to actually be out there into the world eventually. Eventually. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing because it's weird. There's something I like about carrot juice, but I don't like the taste. It's like something behind the taste that I like. But I found out something that makes that something behind the taste better and mitigates the taste to like almost nothing. And now I like carrot juice even more. So before my beard goes crazy and starts poking me in the eye, let's straighten all that out, flatten that down, give it a nice wash in a little bit, but just before the wash, it's probably a good idea to comb it out real good and all that kind of stuff. And I know it's a bit sissy, but I do put conditioner in it. Yes, I do. And I make my own beard gel. Sometimes I even use it. Now, I'm not a huge oil and beard gel guy, but if I'm gonna use something, it'll be something I make and that has the properties I want without getting too oily and all that kind of silliness. So if I touch it, I don't have a residue. There's something I don't like about that. I mean, maybe a little bit, as long as it smells nice. It's just like, okay, that's almost like a hand cream. It feels good. It goes into your skin. Anyway, back to carrot juice. So carrot juice now is going to become a staple of my daily, not daily, maybe every other day, eating, drinking, ingesting situation. Partially because Andes candies, that little mint chocolate thing. You get an Andes candy, you break it into 2-3 pieces, eat one. Eat it nice and slow. Relax, take a minute, breathing exercise. Really, if you eat an Andes candy really slowly, you don't want another Andes candy. It's bizarre. So it's like, these things are so small, I can eat a ton of them. Nah, don't want to eat a ton of them. One sacred Andes candy, broken into 3 parts. Eat the first part, feel good. Eat the second part, but really try to heat up your mouth and melt that one on your tongue and rub it against the roof of your mouth. And just get those weird spots of your tongue that don't really, those taste buds that don't really get it. Because the first one already woke up all the taste buds where it's normally the normal taste buds. But let's go for the ones that don't get a lot of friendship. And you get those taste buds. And by the way, I don't believe in the spots like, oh, sour stuff here and sweet stuff here, and that's the spot of your tongue. I don't believe that. At least it doesn't work that way for me. But try to get more of that mint chocolate into the fullness of your mouth and wake up your mouth with that second one. Now here you have a choice. I have a choice. I can drink carrot juice right there and then take the third candy, third piece. Because it's one candy, but it's broken into 3 pieces. Maybe like that. Maybe like that. I don't know. Maybe the first piece is the smallest. All right, whatever. How about like this? There we go. So we got 3 fingers, 2 fingers and a thumb, 3 fingers, and the other thumb's hidden. That's a better representation of equal pieces. All right. So Andes candy. There's the choice. That third piece is still sitting there. Drink your carrot juice, pop the piece, or pop the piece. Don't eat it completely, or maybe if you eat it completely, whatever. Truth be told, usually I eat it completely. And then I drink the carrot juice, and I just gulp that stuff. Just done. It's kind of expensive. It's 32-ounce bottle for like $5 at Sam's Club. Go figure. So that's the cheapest I found it. But even at the cheapest I found it, it's still a bit pricey. But if you extend it out to every other day, good. Don't gulp too much. Just feel the roundness of it. That essence of the carrot juice behind the taste that I like so much. And it's like that chocolate flavor. It deadens the chocolate and mint flavor a little bit, but it's still there. That chocolate and mint flavor covers up the stuff I don't like about the carrot juice. And then the carrot juice itself has that round texture to it or something. I don't know. It's not texture. It's not technically the right word, but it is something amazing. And in a little happy way. It's not going to change your life, but it certainly adds benefit to mine. Maybe it will change your life. Maybe if you really be like, oh my God, that's the secret to living in all things in fulfillment, carrot juice and Andy's candies, or any sort of little mint chocolate thing. I just happened to do it with Andy's candies because, back to my pricing guide, that Andy's candies thing, that bag will outlast a couple bottles of carrot juice. And a bag, $2, like, yeah, you know. I usually go for the $2 bigger bag instead of like going for the smaller bag that's like at the dollar store and whatnot. They both exact same Andy's candies, you know, but they're actually wrapped different too. One has unfolded, the big bag you unfold it, the dollar bag, they're vacuum sealed. I guess the vacuum sealed ones last longer. That would be my guess. Don't know. Don't care. I got my routines kind of figured out. What seems to be optimal for that. Not optimal for everything. And for right now, that seems to be a good thing. Anyway, so that's that talking bit at the end of this, because there's somebody out there that likes the talking bit at the end of the workout. It reminds me of wonderful, random conversations in life. And it's good for me too, because it goes back to the weird conversations about silly things of seemingly zero consequence. But sometimes these things lead to a tiny bit of fulfillment. Stack enough of those tiny things, you get a little bit more fulfillment. At least that's what I'm hoping. Later, it shall be.